Are you waiting for success to come and tap your door? Well, success is not something that comes that easy. You should work hard to achieve what's on your mind, or simply you have to put a lot of effort into your goals to be rich. What does make poor people and rich people different from each other? Is it the mindset? Is it their habits? Or is it another thing? Hello billionaires. Welcome to Billionarium. In today's video we will look at 15 things poor people do that the rich don't. Before diving into the topic, make sure you subscribe to the channel to see more valuable videos like this. Rich people see money as an opportunity. Poor people see it as something to be earned. It's believed that rich people make their money work for them. A rich person would invest some of their money instead of simply working and living on their income. Anyway, the lifestyle of the rich and poor people is totally different from each other. Everyone needs to achieve financial success. To earn that, there are several factors to be considered. Watching a lot of TV. If you have the time to spend so much in front of a television, you must be probably poor. It's unbelievable that many poor people are wasting their time on this meaningless television. Watching a lot of TV makes your mind full of gossip, unrealistic drama scenarios, and many more useless things. You might say that the TV helps us to stay in touch with the real world and provide us the news around the world. But we must accept that many TV channels are biased in their own way. So, it is better to use the internet to get updates on the world rather than the TV. Poor people eat fast food. Health is very important, but many poor people don't care what they eat. They have no idea what to eat or how a nutritious meal should be prepared. Poor people are purposefully damaging their bodies by taking foods with no nutritional value. The fact is, if you're not healthy at all, you can't perform to your full potential. By taking a lot of fast foods with high sugar and fat, you'll suffer in the physical, mental, professional, and even romantic aspects. As rich people are paying attention to these matters, they are not taking a large amount of fast food into their diet. Buying clothes or products that are on sale. Poor people always try to save what they already have, so they try to find cheap stuff to buy. There is a saying that the only thing you should buy on sale is in stock. Rich people are always focused on increasing the income they have, while poor people are trying to spend as much as they can. The clothes or products on sale are considered affordable to poor people. That's why they try to visit sales to buy their essentials. Poor people are really into sports. In reality, there isn't much of a reason to watch sports unless you're a professional athlete or a team owner. Rich people are not into sports unless it gives them a lot of benefits. Involving in sports for no reason by poor people is just like an attempt to escape your present reality. After engaging in sports without any benefit, you become a viewer rather than a player. So, it has zero impact on your life's success. Poor people wake up later than rich people do. It is a well-known fact that poor people tend to be lazy than rich people. We are aware that some of you will find the previous statement to be quite upsetting, but on average, it is true that someone who uses their courage on themselves is much less likely to remain poor later in life than if they wake up late. So, as rich people have goals to proceed, they usually get up early in the morning than poor people. Poor people blame others for their misfortune. Many poor people have some form of justification for their lack of success. Although there are some factors beyond our control, we have control over 99% of life. Therefore, it is necessary to pay attention to what you are up to, and you should be able to take responsibility for whatever happens. Your relationships are under your control. Life is how we respond to what occurs to us, not what happens to us. So, you have no right to blame others for what happens in your life. Poor people don't shower. As per popular belief, poor people don't take as many showers as richer ones. This can be a made-up fact, but it turns out to be accurate surprisingly when you give it some thought. There is no offense that people with poor personal hygiene will eventually be less successful than those who do. Other people do not want to be around them, and many occupations come with human interactions. This fact may seem odd, but it would be better if you have a shower and visit people. Have no money saved. Being a poor person happens as a result of not having long-term goals. The main difference between poor and is that poor people do not prepare for their future. If any hard situation occurs, you should have some amount of money saved. If you do not have money in an emergency situation, you have to pass a hard time finding money. This is one of the reasons rich people are becoming more and more successful than the poor. If you are interested in investing, here comes the best place. Webull will guide you on your way to success. Sign up today with the link provided in the description box to get up to $1,200 worth free stocks. Start from today to execute your goals. Poor people use credit cards or take out loans for useless things. How credit is used by rich and poor people varies noticeably. You should not accept a loan to purchase something if it won't earn you more money than the loan will cost you. As well, you should not take a loan if you are not going to use it for an investment. Or people get loans and use credit cards for just ordinary needs. Instead of earning, they have practiced borrowing money from others, but it's not suitable to spend money without earning them on your own. Having more kids and earlier in life. Having children is a responsibility. As well, it is expensive. It is true that children are a gift, but before making children, you should have a proper income to nourish them. Because of their surroundings and other factors, poor people have more children on average and smaller kids than rich people. The rich people wait a few years till their living standards rise to ensure the best environment and favorable conditions for their child to grow, whereas the poor just don't care about those facts. Poor people rarely check their medic. Health is very important. Poor people do not get themselves checked by a doctor regularly, but the rich are doing regular checkups, and it helps them to recognize any diseases prior to severe conditions. As poor people do not check their medical condition regularly, the possibility to finding the diseases in severe stages and exposing them to a lot of risks is high. Poor people spend money before they get it. One of the bigger mistakes that poor people do is spending so much money even before they have it. When you start to borrow money and make more expenses in your life will definitely fall down. The financial state of your life will directly expose you to risk when you have more requirements in life than the money amount you have. Surrounding with other poor people. Associating with or hanging out with other poor people who support their core beliefs is one of the ways people make sure they stay poor. You need to be surrounded by people who will drive and inspire you to go above and beyond what is possible at the moment. These people should be achieving extraordinary things themselves. Rich people always try to associate the people who have a goal and not poor people who can decrease their potential. Poor people never follow through on their ideas or potential. You have no influence over your parents, your birthplace, or how others see you. The only factor you have any control over is how many hours you commit to your dream. You don't need to follow any other ideas or potential to become successful, although many poor people do so. The rich will commit themselves to learn more about what they are passionate about without letting others interfere in their way. Poor people believe that others should help them reach the top. Poor people always try to depend on others. Nobody owes you anything. It is totally your responsibility to make your life successful. You don't have a right to blame other people for not helping you with your success, but poor people do so. They do not understand that it is their responsibility to win their life. Rich people have understood their duties, and that's why they never blame others for their failures, and yet have reached the top. Well, that's all for today. Those are the 15 things poor people do that the rich don't. If you enjoyed our video, stay in touch with our channel to see more. See you!